Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'm creating frost on the pumpkin. I'm using some of the die cuts that go with Pick a Pumpkin stamp set. I've already made one as a test, which is the large pumpkin, and I'm really excited to share this with you all. I'm coating some pre-cut die cuts made out of cardstock with some liquid glue. I had the idea that I would encrust these die cuts with some dazzling diamonds glitter, and that would give me the look of morning frost. On nice crisp fall mornings, that's one of the things that I really find beautiful in the fall season is some of the frost on the different foliage in the different areas that we live in the country. I love to see the photographs of it. So to create the frost, I've given the liquid glue onto the die cuts, and now I'm going to place them onto a piece of folded wax paper. The wax paper is to be sure that I don't get glitter everywhere, but I will be able to contain it in an area, and I can close that little piece of wax paper down and apply some nice pressure. The pressure that I apply on top of the glitter is going to help become one with the cardstock, the glue, and the glitter. And I'll also take my fingers and just push it down into the die cuts to be sure that all of the glitter is going to go onto all of the glue. This is easy. This is such an easy technique that is something different that I don't see in much of my card making. So I thought it would be a fantastic idea to share with you all. I know we are all oftentimes looking for something just a little bit different to pique up a little bit of interest in our cards. So I hope you'll try this out today or on your next card. To create a background for these frosted elements, I'm using the Painted Harvest stamp set with those nice little 3-leaf sprigs. I am in love with these leaves. They are so versatile. So I thought they would be perfect to be a background for the frosted elements. I'm using a piece of old olive cardstock, and I am layering but offsetting a piece of garden green cardstock. This is going to give me a color variance, but in a different way. It's not going to overtake the old olive or the color of the die cuts. Instead, that strip of darker green on the left side is going to just bring in a little bit of eye-catching color. A nice accent for this card. This is not going to be a Halloween card. Instead, I'm using the greeting from Painted Harvest to make it it could be a Thanksgiving card. Thanksgiving's full of pumpkins as well. Or it could just be a nice friendly fall card. I used one of the trees from the card front builder set that matches Carols of Christmas, and I wanted to just bring something that was a different shape, and it would also just pick up some different elements in the card design. Sometimes whenever I mix my die sets together, I can come up with some ideas that I'm really happy using. So it also helps me when I get stuck in an idea that I can't finish out to bring something else or just go over to the little bin that holds my dies and flip through them and see if there's a shape that works well in with my card design. And if I can pull one of the dies from that other set, then that's multi-purposing my craft supplies, and we always know that we like to get the most mileage out of our craft supplies. I'm using some liquid glue to adhere all of these elements down to the card front. My card base is made from thick Whisper White cardstock and is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. By the way, all of the measurements are listed in the video description here on YouTube. The way that you can access the video description is to look underneath this view window to where it says show more. And if you click where it says show more, then you'll find loads of information, including links for you to purchase, a link to my blog where you can go straight to this post, and all kinds of other helpful information. I'm putting this last pumpkin onto the card front with some dimensionals, and that's going to get me to my second layer up above the card base. I try not to ever go more than 2 layers up on dimensionals. The inside of the card is going to have a different pumpkin. It's just going to be a black and white pumpkin, and that's going to carry the design but keep it a little bit different from the front. Thank you all so much for joining me for this tutorial. I really hope that you like the look of the morning frost on these elements and that you'll give it an idea, a try in your own crafting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.
Hi, my name is Trip. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.